Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday. It is Julie, and we are wrapping the week up with our TipRanks pre-market morning update, where we're getting you up to speed with what you need to know before that opening bell. So let's get into it. All right, guys, welcome back, and thank you all so much for being here. This morning, we'll be taking a look at exciting stock market news, notable earnings reports, which we have a bunch as we kick off earnings season, and which stocks are the morning's biggest gainers and losers. Don't forget to download the TipRanks mobile app so you can access all of your favorite research tools on the go. Links are in the description down below. Now let's get right into this morning's exciting stock market news. U.S. stock futures are mixed this morning. Currently, Dow futures are up 0.11%, while S&P 500 futures are down 0.05%, and NASDAQ futures down 0.48%. Bitcoin has grown over 8% this past week. The major cryptocurrency broke above $30,000 at the start of the week and has managed to stay there, growing up to $30,800. Boeing is falling this morning after the company halted deliveries of their 737 MAX jet after discovering a parts compliance issue. Boeing stated that a supplier notified them of a non-standard manufacturing process that was used during the installation of two fittings in the aft fuselage section of their airplanes, creating a potential for a non-conformance to required specifications. They said that this is not an immediate safety of flight issue and that the in-service flight can continue operating safely, but it will likely affect a significant number of undelivered airplanes. Analysts currently rate the Boeing stock a moderate buy with an average upside of 10%. EV maker Lucid Motors is also falling in the pre-market after they disappointed on deliveries. While Lucid Motors did produce over 2,300 vehicles in their first quarter, they only delivered about 1,400, possibly reflecting weak demand, as analysts were expecting the company to deliver over 2,000 EVs. This follows the company's earlier announcement to reduce their headcount by 1,300 employees, or 18%, as part of a restructuring plan amid rising competition and macro pressures. Analysts currently rate their stock a moderate buy with an average upside of 20%. And shares of Weight Watchers took off this week after the company closed their deal of digital health company Sequence. Sequence is a subscription service that offers telehealth visits with doctors who can prescribe drugs. This marks Weight Watchers' push into the hot market for diabetes and obesity drugs, including Ozempic and Wegovy. One analyst said that the acquisition could be a game changer for the company. Overall, the stock does come in as a hold with an average upside of 8.8%. Now moving over to notable earnings reports. Today marks the start of earnings season, so we're going to start seeing the calendar fill up quite a bit. Kicking it off, we have JP Chase. Their stock is on the rise after an earnings and revenue beat. For their Q1, they reported earnings per share of $4.10, beating expectations by 69 cents. Meanwhile, their revenue of $38.3 billion grew nearly 25% year over year and beat expectations by $2.53 billion. Analysts do currently rate the stock a strong buy with an average upside of 18.5%. Following suit was Wells Fargo, who also beat on both earnings and revenue. They reported Q1 earnings per share of $1.23, beating expectations by 11 cents per share, and revenue of $20.73 billion, which grew about 18% year over year and beat expectations by $670 million. Analysts currently rate their stock a moderate buy with an average upside of over 23%. We also heard from BlackRock, who reported inline revenues but did beat on earnings. Analysts also were closely watching the firm's long-term net inflows, which BlackRock reported at $103 billion, exceeding expectations of just $77 billion. They reported earnings per share of $7.93, which beat expectations by 20 cents. Revenue came in at $4.24 billion. Analysts currently rate their stock a strong buy with an average upside of over 13%. And we are 4 for 4 for positive earnings this morning, as we also have UnitedHealth. They had an earnings and revenue beat, plus increased their fiscal guidance. Their Q1 earnings per share came in at $6.26, beating expectations by 18 cents, and revenue of $91.9 billion grew nearly 15% year over year, beating expectations by over $2 billion. Analysts currently rate their stock a strong buy with an average upside of 15%. Now let's take a look at which stocks are the morning's biggest gainers and losers. Our biggest gainers this morning are led by POSCO. Despite being downgraded by an analyst this morning, the stock has been on the rise this week as investors bet for a recovery in steel demand. Trading under the ticker PKX, the stock is up over 6.3%. They're followed by Quidelortho Corporation under QDEL, up nearly 6%, and JP Chase under the ticker JPM, currently up over 5.5%. And our biggest losers are led by Catalent after the company issued a profit warning for their third quarter. Trading under the ticker CTLT, the stock is down over 17%. They're followed by Spirit Aerosystems under SPR, down over 13%, and Lucid Group under LCID, down 7%. So that is going to be everything for Friday's pre-market morning update, getting you up to speed with what you need to know before that opening bell. If you made it to the end, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and say good morning in the comments. I always appreciate hearing from you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you back here next time.